2025 is an awesome year for open-world game lovers. With GTA 6, Death Stranding 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and Ghost of Tsushima set to release, the hype is real. But while we wait for these massive titles, here are the top 10 open-world games that you can play right now. Okay, let's tackle the list. Focus on Japan. It's all about being a samurai.
You are a samurai, bound to uphold the code. To live, fight, and die with honor. If you stray from this path, what will you become? A storm is coming.
Jin! Come on, Jin!
Ghost of Tsushima is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Sucker Punch Productions and released in 2020 for PlayStation 4, later enhanced for PS5. It's set in 13th century Japan during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima, following the story of Jin Sakai, a samurai warrior who must adapt to unconventional, stealthier tactics to liberate his homeland. This game has a breathtaking open world, a beautifully crafted, semi-realistic take on feudal Japan, full of lush landscapes, cherry blossom fields, and dynamic weather. Players can choose between honorable samurai duels or stealthy ghost tactics like assassinations and distractions. The game features a stunning photo mode and a black and white filter inspired by classic samurai films. This game has a DLC, Iki Island expansion, adds a new region with more story and challenges.
Let me guide you through the horror. Purge the guilt from your spirit. Make you whole again.
It's one of the best samurai games ever made, blending history, action, and stunning visuals into an unforgettable experience. Now, let's go from Japan to the future and be a cyberpunk.
So what do you want? Supercar? Big house? You want to rule this city? Well, you ain't getting anywhere without an upgrade. You need a softer touch, stronger spine, because taking over Night City ain't gonna be easy. I'm in. Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world RPG developed by CD Projekt Red, released in December 2020. It's set in Night City, a sprawling dystopian metropolis filled with crime, corruption, and futuristic technology.
It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
You play as V, a customizable mercenary seeking immortality through a cybernetic implant containing the digital ghost of Johnny Silverhand, played by Keanu Reeves.
Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head.
The game has a massive open world, a neon-lit cyberpunk city with dense streets, towering skyscrapers, and underground gangs. It has deep RPG mechanics. Players can modify their bodies with cyberware, hack systems, and choose different playstyles. This game has branching story and choices. Decisions impact how the story unfolds, leading to multiple endings. The game has a DLC, Phantom Liberty Expansion, a massive DLC with new areas, quests, and improved gameplay. After a rocky launch, updates and the 2.0 overhaul transformed Cyberpunk into one of the best RPGs today. It's now a must-play, especially for fans of sci-fi worlds like Blade Runner and Deus Ex.
Welcome to the next generation of open-world adventure. Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
Let's transition from one masterpiece to another. Before we dive into the details, take a moment to immerse yourself in this clip. Even after all these years, it still delivers the same impact. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is the highly anticipated sequel to Breath of the Wild, released for the Nintendo Switch in 2023. It builds upon the open-world mechanics of its predecessor, but introduces new gameplay features, a larger map, and deeper story elements. The game expands upon Hyrule's vast landscapes, adding floating islands in the sky and underground regions, making exploration even more thrilling. The game has some innovative gameplay mechanics, new abilities like Ascend, to travel through solid surfaces, and Fuse, combining objects for unique weapons and tools. Add fresh creative ways to solve puzzles and defeat enemies. This game has rich storytelling. Players follow Link's journey to uncover a mysterious force threatening Hyrule and reveal the ancient secrets of the kingdom.
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
The game has enhanced combat and puzzle solving. Combat includes dynamic, real-time battles, and puzzles are designed to be solved with both brain power and creativity. This game introduces powerful new bosses and enemies to test players' skills.
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
Tears of the Kingdom takes everything players loved about Breath of the Wild and elevates it, offering a deeply immersive, evolving world that feels full of surprises. Now, let's move on to the next legend. This one is all about Yennefer. Haha, just kidding.
If I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd rather not choose at all.
Just make it quick, Geralt. What the?
Close your eyes.
Hit him! What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is an open-world action RPG developed by CD Projekt Red, released in 2015. It's widely regarded as one of the best RPGs of all time, featuring a rich narrative, deep character development, and a vast world full of choices and consequences.
I knew she was in danger. Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins. Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
This game has a massive open world, featuring diverse regions, from war-torn villages to bustling cities and eerie monster-infested swamps. The game has engaging story and choices. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter searching for his adopted daughter Ciri, while being pursued by the mysterious Wild Hunt.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt has deep combat and RPG mechanics. Swordplay, magic, signs, alchemy, and skill trees allow for varied combat styles. This game has 2 award-winning expansions. Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine add even more depth and content. The game has next-gen update, enhanced graphics, new gameplay tweaks, and additional content make it better than ever. With memorable quests, morally complex choices, and an immersive world, The Witcher 3 is a must-play for any RPG fan.
Geralt, this is my story. Let me finish telling it.
No introductions needed for the next one.
A few weeks ago, I was happily sulking by my swimming pool. What do you want?
Just came by to see if there's something I can help you with.
I'm retired. My psychotic best friend shows up out of nowhere.
Nobody tells me what I want!
To torture me over mistakes I made over a decade ago. You're back in the game? I guess.
Yes! Woo! Welcome back, man!
Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA 5, is one of the most successful and iconic open-world games of all time, developed by Rockstar Games and originally released in 2013. Despite its age, the game remains highly popular due to its expansive world, engaging story, and the ever-evolving GTA Online.
I wanted to retire from what I was doing, From that line of work. Be a good guy for once, a family man.
This game has a massive open world. The fictional state of San Andreas and the bustling city of Los Santos are packed with things to do, from high-speed chases to deep-sea diving. The game has 3 playable protagonists. Players switch between Michael, the retired bank robber, Franklin, the street-smart hustler, and Trevor, the unpredictable maniac, each with unique skills. The game GTA Online offers a constantly updated multiplayer experience with heists, races, businesses, and custom content that keeps the game fresh.
Grand Theft Auto Online brings the freedom of the Grand Theft Auto experience to multiple players in a dynamic, shared world.
This game has crime and chaos. Rob banks, steal cars, engage in shootouts, or just explore a highly detailed open world full of side activities. The game has next-gen upgrades, enhanced visuals, better performance, and improved features for PS5 and Xbox Series X as S make it better than ever. With an engaging story mode and a multiplayer experience that keeps evolving, GTA 5 is still one of the best open-world games to play today. Before we jump into the next topic, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more awesome content. Next on the list, the one and only, the legendary classic.
The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. To the time after Oblivion opened, when the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. But no one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawns, it dawns in fire.
The Elder Scrolls 5. Skyrim is a legendary open-world RPG developed by Bethesda Game Studios and originally released in 2011. Despite being over a decade old, it remains one of the most beloved and modded games of all time, thanks to its deep lore, endless exploration, and immersive gameplay. This game has a massive open world. Explore the vast, snowy province of Skyrim, filled with ancient ruins, bustling cities, and dangerous dungeons. The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim has deep RPG mechanics. Play as the Dragonborn, mastering different combat styles, magic, and skills in a class-free system. Endless exploration and quests.
There's one they fear. In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Join factions like the Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, or Companions, and uncover countless side stories. This game has a modding community. The game's massive modding scene adds new quests, graphics enhancements, and even entire new lands. The game has multiple editions and ports. From the Special Edition to the Anniversary Edition, Skyrim keeps getting re-released with improvements. With its rich fantasy world, deep storytelling, and limitless customization, Skyrim remains one of the best open-world RPGs ever made. From the frozen peaks of Skyrim, we journey to the rugged expanse of the western frontier.
Everything can change in an instant, whether or not you're ready.
This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in.
Would you risk your life for your fellow man?
Fallout 4 is an open-world action RPG developed by Bethesda Game Studios and released in 2015. Set in a post-apocalyptic Boston, the game takes players through a world devastated by nuclear war, where survival, exploration, and player choice are key. This game has a massive open world, a sprawling wasteland filled with mutated creatures, abandoned cities, and hidden vaults waiting to be explored. Fallout 4 has a deep RPG and choice-driven story. Play as the sole survivor, searching for your missing son while making choices that shape the world around you. This game has settlement building. Gather materials and build your own custom settlements, managing resources and defending against raiders. The game has power armor and customization. Step into upgradable power armor and modify weapons for ultimate wasteland survival. This game has factions and consequences. Align with groups like the Brotherhood of Steel, Minutemen, Railroad, or Institute, each with different endgame paths. With its mix of exploration, combat, and player freedom, Fallout 4 remains one of the best open-world RPGs for those who love sci-fi, survival, and storytelling. From the post-apocalyptic ruins of Fallout 4 to the desolate, haunting landscapes of Death Stranding, we trade power armor for a cargo-laden trek across a fractured world.
Let's go, boy.
No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone. I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Come and find me.
Death Stranding is a unique open-world action game developed by Kojima Productions and released in 2019. Directed by Hideo Kojima, it offers a mix of exploration, story-driven gameplay, and social connectivity, making it one of the most innovative games in recent years. This game has a stunning and haunting open world. Set in a post-apocalyptic America, the game features vast landscapes, harsh weather, and supernatural elements. The game has a deep and emotional story. You play as Sam Porter Bridges, Norman Reedus, a courier tasked with reconnecting a fractured society after a mysterious event known as the Death Stranding. Death Stranding has a unique Strand gameplay. The core gameplay revolves around delivering cargo, navigating treacherous terrain, and using tools like ladders and ropes to traverse obstacles. The game has social multiplayer elements. Players can leave structures, signs, and tools for others in a shared world, encouraging cooperation without direct interaction. Death Stranding has a Director's Cut edition, released with new missions, improved mechanics, and next-gen enhancements for PS5 and PC. With its cinematic storytelling, breathtaking visuals, and one-of-a-kind gameplay, Death Stranding is a must-play for those who love immersive, thought-provoking open worlds.
And the only way to save it is in my hands. My name is Sam Porter Bridges. It's my job to reconnect us. No one is coming to save you.
The world is going to hell out there. Eden's Gate is the center of it all. You want to get out of here alive? Gotta make them feel the pressure.
Far Cry 5 is an open-world first-person shooter, developed by Ubisoft and released in 2018. Set in the fictional Hope County, Montana, the game takes players into a vast rural landscape controlled by a fanatical doomsday cult. This game has an expansive open world, a massive sandbox filled with forests, rivers, mountains, and small towns, all waiting to be explored. The game is a fight against a cult. Players take on the project at Eden's Gate, a dangerous religious cult led by the chilling Joseph Seed and his fanatical followers. This game has the freedom to play your way. Engage in open-ended combat with a variety of weapons, vehicles, and even animal companions like Boomer the dog. The game has co-op and custom content. Play the full campaign in co-op mode, or create your own challenges in Far Cry Arcade. Far Cry 5 has expansions and DLCs. Extra content includes wild settings like Vietnam, Mars, and a zombie apocalypse, plus the standalone sequel, Far Cry New Dawn. With its intense action, stunning open-world design, and unpredictable chaos, Far Cry 5 delivers one of the best sandbox shooter experiences in the series.
What God gives, no man can take away.
Taking the top spot on our list is the one and only, my personal favorite, Mad Max.
Before this, we were taught it took a hero to change things. But we never got a hero. We got him. The man they call Max.
Mad Max is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Avalanche Studios and released in 2015. Based on the Mad Max movie universe, the game drops players into a brutal, post-apocalyptic wasteland, where survival depends on vehicular combat, scavenging, and brutal hand-to-hand fights. This game has an expansive open wasteland, a vast desert world filled with abandoned ruins, enemy camps, and deadly sandstorms. The game has an intense vehicular combat. Customize and upgrade your car, the Magnum Opus, with powerful weapons, armor, and engines for high-speed battles. Mad Max has a brutal hand-to-hand combat, inspired by the Batman. Arkham series fights are raw, weighty, and full of devastating finishing moves. The game is about survival and exploration. Scavenge for fuel, scrap, and food, while battling dangerous factions like Scrotus' Warboys. This game has a story-driven experience. Play as Max Rockatansky, a lone warrior seeking to rebuild his lost car and escape the wasteland. With its thrilling car battles, dynamic open world, and gritty survival mechanics, Mad Max is an underrated gem that deserves a spot among the best open-world games.
Lord Scrotus is gonna hurt you more than you could ever hurt me.
You're wrong.
And that's our list of 10 amazing open-world games you can play right now. Which one is your favorite? Or did we miss a must-play title? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely love these ones too.